Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 3 of Skyrim on the PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with trophy support and everything, people, yes. And once again, if you don't know how I've managed to do that, it is a mod, but you can trick it into letting the trophies play. If you go to part 1, the very beginning of part 1 shows you how to do it of this playthrough.
It's agreeable enough, I suppose.
Right, where exactly were it then? Part 2. Finish off this Golden Claw quest, then we can crack on to Whiterun.
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius.
I have the claw.
You found it?
Yep.
There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Jesus Christ. Smaller than you remember. Fucking
It means
hellfire.
so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank
400 gold? What?
Thank you so much. Some may call this junk.
Me, I call them treasures. Yeah, that's right. Let me sell you some shiz, brother. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use the ancient Nord bow, really. Or the axe, for that matter. Not sure what you level them up with, to be fair. $12 the steel sword. That's 14, yeah. Not overly sure what the Imperial sword started at. Okay, wait, leave weapons for a sec. Can sell that. Nice. Clocking up the coin now, over 1500 gold. Done alright there, haven't we? That's him pretty much tapped out.
Till next time.
Wrong thing, Steve. Steel ingots for the ancient stuff. Right, okay. Well, that goes up to 16. Which is what I've already got, so it's the same. And the bow goes to 10. And that's at 9. So the bow's a bit better, I guess.
What? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I think I only need the one thing from you, actually. Gonna get rid of that. Might as well get rid of that if we're going to use the other bow. Although, I might... weighs 7 right enough. Yeah, just get rid of it for now. Make your mind up on your weapons, Steve. Oh no, I was going to suss out the sword, wasn't I? That was 12 and that was 14.
Until next time.
That goes to 14. And that's already 14, so they're the same. Just a different look.
You looking for a new... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Until next time. Iron.
Oh, yeah. Right, nearly there. So we're going to favourite that. We're going to dump that, so... that's fine,
Need
actually.
is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves. I could... the finest weapons and armor.
Well, that'll do, unless we want to try and level up our blacksmithing swiftly. Which would mean... quickly just doing a bunch of braces. It's well worth doing while you're just with someone. I took some time out off camera to get Ubered up. Bouncing around all the blacksmiths once you visited them, just buying all the leather up from them. That's as much as we can do for now.
Whatever. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay, good to go, I think. Before the storm it is. Let's do this. Actually, we never went to see what's his face, did we? After we... no, I can't go in. Oh no, I've not been to see Gerdur.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. There's beauty here.
God's sake.
Of Skyrim, to
We're
be
a
sure.
small village, but we work hard and take care of our own.
Do you have any supplies I could take?
Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
That's overly kind of you, Gerdur. Potion of healing, thanks very much. A couple of rings. It's alright, isn't it? Bloody hell, that cheese is expensive. Sell it all to Belethor, I suppose.
There is something you could do for me.
Alright, go on.
All of us here. I own the lumber mill and pay a fair wage. See my husband Hod if you're looking for work.
Okay. Do you have any supplies I can take? I've already done. How do I get to Whiterun from here? What can you tell me about Riverwood? Is there anywhere I can buy fresh supplies? Yeah, I kind of know the answer to all of that, don't I?
Good day.
Why has she still got a thing on her head?
Only worry we've got is the war reaching this far. Years passed. Of course, take what you need. There is something you could do for me. For
Okay.
all of us here.
Okay.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose.
Ah, right.
Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
That's the one. Talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. Is it the same quest name? Yeah. Right, I think we're good, people. Let's go. Seriously. I'll tell you what I never did in here, actually, was at the bar. The Sleeping Giant Inn. I don't know if I ever checked in here to see if the guy gives you a job to do.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Cool. Kill the bandit leader located at Redorand's Rest. Heard any rumours lately?
There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventis Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Talk to Aventis Aretino. Where can I learn more about magic?
Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that's what magic does to you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic, unless that blew up too. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two.
Okay.
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new... You're that visitor been poking around.
Any rumours?
They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
Down with Ulfric, the killer.
Did you hear me?
On the day
Yep,
of
ale's
your
going
death,
bad.
we will drink
I guess you
and
don't have
we'll
potatoes in
sing.
your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch.
Faendel thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
You and Faendel both like the same girl?
Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
He sounds persistent. Why don't you do something about it? Yes, two people spending time together never blossoms into courtship.
Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Faendel visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendel. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over.
Delivers Sven's letter to Camilla. Optional, tell Faendel about Sven's letter. I saw a dragon in Helgen.
Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this.
Just realised he was the one speaking to his mother outside. Where did you learn to play so well?
At the Bard's College in Solitude. They train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster.
The Bard's College. Okay. Okay, can I make a request?
That letter ought to convince... Sure. What can I do for you?
Can you sing Ragnar the Red?
Ah, a fine but bloody tale. I can do that one. This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
You just sit here and listen to the guy?
Quiet did Ragnar the Red when he met the shield maiden Matilda.
It was a fair ditty. Right, hang on. Let's just get this miscellaneous one out of the way.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
There's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure.
Can you train me in archery?
I'll show you what I know.
200 gold? Shit. Well, that tapped me out of coin, but it's got us near a level up. Sven wanted me to deliver this letter to Camilla and say it was from you.
What is that blowhard up to now? So, he thinks he can turn Camilla against me. Two can play at this. Here, give this letter to Camilla and tell her it's from Sven. Let's see what she thinks of him after reading that.
Tell Faendel about...
Tell
I think I've only got one option now, have I not? Oh, it's Camilla the sister in here. Must have forgot that. I think we get the option to be with her, do we not?
It's a fine day with you around.
Thanks. I have a letter from you from Sven. Faendel asked me to give you this letter and say it was from Sven. Well, yeah, I could have gone to see her first, couldn't I? I think I've done it the wrong way around, actually, though. I should have just come straight to her and told her it was from Sven.
Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore. Alright then.
Well, Sven started it, to be fair. Didn't like me going up there, did he? Let's head to Whiterun, people. Are we on the quest? Nope. Oh, need to talk to Faendel again.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose.
I don't think Camilla will be spending any more time with Sven.
I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
25 gold, really? Oh, I can be your art. Oh, I can be with you now, can he? Should we try it? Follow me.
Lead the way.
Didn't realise you could have him as a companion. I probably say that every time I play this game. It's because I always end up with Lydia in the end. Beast. I think the only other person I tried was a big guy that I got from another Jarl. He had magic in one hand and stuff like I did. But then I felt bad for Lydia, so I brought her back. Well, I've yet to see this game struggle anywhere at the minute. Wolves. Have it. Boot to the face. Why have you stopped? Likes to fight from a distance then, I guess. There it is in the distance.
Greetings, sister. You look weary. I have something to help you relax if you're interested.
What are you on about?
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
Just give me what you have and we'll both walk away from this, alright? This doesn't seem legal.
Oh, a snitch, huh? Can't have you running any guards now, can I?
Oh, this escalated, didn't it?
Give up while you still can!
Level up time. Nice, restoration increased. Level up and magic pony. Well, yeah, but we were going to do the armor next, weren't we? That's done until 40. It's either that or blacksmithing to get it going. But then we need to get to level 30 before we can do the elven stuff. Not that far though, is it? I mean, I can probably, once I've got some coin, I can get to level 30 so fast. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'd got to there in the other playthrough. Well, 60 actually. Okay, let's go for the light armor and then maybe do that next. Although, next level up we can probably get a light armor as well. Few places to discover out here. In fact, there's not a big fight with a giant or something over here. Yeah, there is.
Oh well. Must have run off. Fight. Need something?
Hey, who's in charge around here?
The Circle are the ones who parcel out the jobs. That's Aela, Skior, and the brothers, Farkas and Vilkas.
Farkas and Fuckus.
He doesn't really give orders.
Why did you join the companions?
Kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skior fighting off the 101 orc berserkers?
Oh, who hasn't?
Skior says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides.
Who are they anyway?
Probably the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. Have you been living with the Horkers?
Yeah.
When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. This is life, sister. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath.
Well,
day.
that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
Well, I think it was you I meant to speak to in the first place. Aela the huntress. You didn't look like you needed any help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
What's a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Can I join?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to Jorvaskar, if you're worth anything in a fight.
Okie doke. Yeah, it's this way. Stables.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Nice. Speech increased. Whiterun discovered.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Jorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Greymane or Battleborn?
What?
Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn?
I don't know what you're asking.
New in town, huh? Whiterun's got 2 clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn?
I'm not picking.
Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side. Long live the Empire.
Yes, if you say so. Hey Faendel, I thought you were forgot you were with me as it happens. What time is it here? Yes, I think everybody's gone home. God's sake.
Huh?
Bellador, I'll be coming to see you soon. At your shop. Come on then. I need to speak to you and I can't speak to you, so you coming here.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
And do you work at the forge all day?
Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruuf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventis Avanicci? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him.
Sure.
Thanks.
Proventis Avanicci. And what can you tell me about Whiterun?
Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragonsreach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Well, I won't, but when are you going to sell me something?
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to... Have you met my father? Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage?
Well... not much point carrying those about, I don't think. I don't even think I need corundum at the minute. Steel plate, maybe? I thought, maybe. Can't remember. Maybe it was for a sword, I'm remembering.
I'll take my leave then.
Well, as it happens, we could do a quick... What? Can only make one. Well, how many? I seem to have a lot of strips and no leather. 20 leather strips, but no leather.
I don't... Take a look.
540. What the shit? Oh, it's just one away. Can make some strips though. This is how you get your blacksmithing up, people.
I help my father in more ways than people do.
Leather braces. Not far away from level 20, are we? Feel like at level 20 we might be able to do a bit better, but anyway. We definitely need the perk to improve steel stuff better, and then elven stuff. And then advanced stuff.
Oh, got some good blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Can I sell you 15 leather braces? Oh well, gets 120 back.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Will do. Actually...
What are you doing
Still here.
it's time for us to part ways, my friend.
Head back home if you need me.
Okay. I feel like I want to do this bit on my own, so... You head home.
I'm here to buy food. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
You mentioned trading caravans?
Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them.
Why not?
Reputation, mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is.
What do you know of the Khajiit?
About the same as everyone else.
They look like
They're the
cats?
catfolk of elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
You're looking to become a merchant?
Before my ma and da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Maybe I can help you.
You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
Bring one mammoth tusk to Ysolda. Seems reasonable.
Farewell.
Do you get... Oh, it took years, but I earned my way
Life's
to the
hard
top.
enough with all these
I
men
own Chilford
propositioning
Farms.
me. But that bard is the worst.
Obviously.
Someone giving you trouble?
That bard Mikael is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the bannered mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh.
What if I talk to Mikael?
Try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
You get a lot of attention from men?
You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
That'll be the little girl standing behind there looking at you, presumably.
Vegetables every day.
CarlottaValentia. It is, yeah.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
Right, the bannered mare.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
You need to leave Carlotta alone.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
She's not yours. Stop this nonsense.
What did you just say? All I heard was a sound of jealousy.
We're running low on the Blackbriar mead. In a couple of days, I'll have you make...
Leave her alone or else.
I don't have to take that from you. You're as good as dead. Come on, see what you're made of. That's the best you can do.
Oh, come on! She's not so tough.
You know how to throw a punch, I'll give you that.
Hello.
Come on, she's not so tough.
What are you saying, Mikael? You leave Carlotta alone, or this gets worse.
On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me ever again.
Tell Carlotta you've taken care of it. Although, hang on a minute, while we're here.
You know.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Heard any rumours lately?
I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree all burnt up in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect.
Where can I learn about magic?
Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord.
We drink to our youth.
Okay.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
For the age of aggression.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm?
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Mikael won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help.
250 gold. What you selling?
Odds and ends.
That sort of thing, yep. Or food, as it happens.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Well, I think that triggers a quest as well.
I've got a recipe for venison stew that I want to try out.
Finest cut. Take a look.
Anytime soon?
Good
Make
hunting.
it quick, and there might be a bowl of hot stew in it.
All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those battle-born, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face.
How do you know they're lying?
It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Missing in action.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
It's a shame, isn't it?
For only through your grace of benevolence may we truly reach the
Dragonsreach.
What would you have me do then? Nothing? My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
You think?
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Balgruuf. The Greater. Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut my head off. The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventis? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service.
Yes, I have.
Don't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps.
I have a feeling I might have done this already.
Let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I know, yeah. I said in the other part, I said I don't remember getting the Dragonstone, but that is what the Dragonstone is. It's this quest. That's the whole purpose of going there first. So smooth, isn't it?
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Alright. Where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I
Steady.
learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Fall's barrow. A Dragonstone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Fall's barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Oh, do you mean this old thing that I picked up?
Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Fall's barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
Dragon Rising. What next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Wait for me. Farengar. Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avanicci that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
Hide boots of resist fire.
Or to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Right. Pretty sure I'm not going to wear what he's just given us, but... Why have I got studded armour there? Hide boots resist for 15% fire resistance. But we can collapse them and learn a skill.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Nice.
I envy you the chance.
Not already worth it at that level.
Up close. Come to Dragonsreach to discuss the ongoing hostility.
How do you enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically
speaking. The only wizard in the village?
The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me?
Oh sure, it's not like there's a dragon on the way or anything.
Some form of recompense.
Yeah, sure.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Have you encountered any dragons?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragonsreach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
Riveting, I'm sure. What's the duties of the court wizard?
I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic.
I'm going to stab you in the head if you keep being like that.
Any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
Completed, use the Arcane Enchanter. Even though, yes, well.
I envy you. Take a look.
Oh, he has got those really early on, hasn't he? Fire Bolt. And Fire... Oh, he's not got the highest one yet, has he? He's got Fire Rune and Fire Bolt, but not the higher one, whatever it's called, I'm forgetting the name of. But that's fine. Fire Bolt would be useful. 289. Fire Rune, although I tend not to use that so much. Yeah, I've not got our Clairvoyance yet, have we? Let's get that. Oh, he's got fast healing straight off the bat as well. Son of a wibbler. Didn't actually see that. I would have got that first. Although I'd still need to level up a fair bit to get my half magicka on it, but still, it's much better in a bloody fight than the other ones. We shall have to come back for it, people.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the mages.
Right, well, we can learn that. And that.
Village in Winterhold.
Yeah, just use the fire stuff, I think. Flames and Firebolt, and we've already got healing. What was the other one? Clairvoyance. There we go. And for those that don't know what Clairvoyance is, I'm sure you do, but it tells you where to go for your quest. Well, we've got a dragon to fight, people, and I think this is probably an ideal place to wrap it up for the part, because we're approaching the hour mark. Pretty much. I like to keep these things around an hour, people. Makes for easy work on the rendering and posting. It's a fair amount of time anyway for an episode, to be fair. Right, well, there you go. That's it for part 3, people. We'll crack on with part 4 swiftly. I may record it now as it happens, so I'll try and post as many of these up as I can now the 60 FPS mod is available to everybody. Really chuffed that this is available with the ability to get your trophies going as well. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Skyrim on the PlayStation 5, and I shall see you in the next one, folks. Take it easy, bye.